Hi everyone, Janey here. Welcome. I want to introduce you all to Shelly Dawson. Shelly lives in
Marion, Ohio.
Would you call this a suburb of Columbus? Kind of, sort of. About an hour north.
away, yeah, about an hour north of Columbus.
So I'm here in Ohio for Cultivate. Robbie is manning the camera. Thank you, Robbie. And Shelly contacted me and said, if you have time, you should stop by and see my garden. And I thought, oh, I don't have time. And then I saw the pictures and I thought, oh my gosh, I am coming. And then you have a YouTube channel, correct?
I do. Well, yes, it is for sewing. I do mainly sewing leather items, but it's just under my name, Shelly Dawson.
Yeah. So it's sewing, but it's a lot of leather goods.
Leather goods, right? Yes.
So she made me a little notebook. I want to show you all after I show the garden, and then maybe we can take a little peek at your behind the scenes of the leather goods.
Sounds good.
So where did you get started gardening? I mean, first of all, this house is stunning. I cannot wait till you all see the views. How did you get started gardening?
Well, my mom was an avid gardener. My dad took care of lawns. But, growing up, you just don't think much. And I would walk through the garden and I think, oh, that's pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you for showing it to me, Mom. But then my mom passed away. And it's been gone since 2013. And I just looked at gardening differently.
Yeah.
And when we moved into this house, that's when it gave me the motivation. Because this house had some landscaping, but not a lot.
Okay.
And I just found the love of gardening. And when I walk through my garden, I look at my mom and I look up in heaven and I talk to her every day and think she would be pretty proud of me.
I think she would I think she would be so impressed with you because what you've done, not only on the outside of the house, but also the inside of the house is absolutely beautiful. But you can see the love and the joy that you have with making things beautiful. I mean, seriously, literally, the bathroom is beautiful in her house. So let's get started taking a look. I can already tell that you're a Proven Winners fan.
Love it.
Is that right?
Yes.
So let's go around here. But first, I just have to show off these containers that you have in front of your garage.
Thank you.
So what are these? I see Gara, and are these Supertunias?
Yes, this is Supertunia Vista Paradise.
Goodness.
In pictures, they show up a little more red, but really they're not. They're more of a beachy, pinky.
They're definitely a pink, like a pank,
Yes, for sure.
They're so beautiful. And with the Gara, that is just, oh my goodness. Now, can you tell me how many plants are in this pot?
There are 4 vistas.
Okay.
And 1 Gara.
1 Gara. Oh my gosh.
Yes, and it's like it has taken over.
It's just so beautiful.
Yeah.
And how long have you lived here? Since...
right before COVID.
Okay.
So the world was shutting down and we got quarantined here and I thought, okay.
Might as well get started.
All right. I can do that.
So do you change these pots every year?
Every year I try something different.
Wow. I love it.
And these are self-watering pots that I made myself.
You did?
Yes.
Fantastic. And you have a video
I do.
on that?
I do have a video on it if you're interested. If you just look up Shelly Dawson.
I'll link Shelly's, not only, I link your leather goods store, your sewing store, but then also your YouTube channel. You guys can find it all in the description down below because she is quite an interesting lady.
Yep.
So let's go. First of all, who's this?
That's Kale. Kale is 15 years old.
He. Right?
It's a he.
Oh my god.
And look at him. He's just staring at us.
What are you doing? Can we point out your beautiful ferns?
Oh, thank you.
Holy moly. Robbie and I are so jealous of those right now. They're so beautiful.
Thank you.
And then down below that is
this is Latte.
Yeah.
Supertunia Latte.
It's so beautiful. And what's the vine that's in it?
I think it's just... don't quote me on this, but I think it's like a vinca vine.
I was going to say, it looks like a vinca. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And the funny thing is I saw them in the store and I thought, oh, that would look pretty. And then I realized I haven't grown wild in my... If I would just follow around my house,
get a cutting of it.
Cut it and put it in there and it'd probably grow. So
look over here, Robbie. So this is kind of your shade garden over
here.
Yes,
it's the only shade I have. I'm serious.
I'm right there with you. I'm so lacking on shade. But wow, these hukras.
Thank you.
So Shelly took out the labels so that we could ask her all the names of it. So what are the hukras that you have?
This purple one in the front is Dolce Wildberry.
My favorite. I
don't know if I said that right? Dulce wildberry?
No, I think it's Dolce. I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the peachy one.
The peachy one is peachberry ice.
Beautiful.
But then that back one right there, the center ones are wild rose.
Oh, beautiful.
So they're just a little bit different.
They're gorgeous. And then the hydrangeas.
Tiny quick fire. Wow. Yeah, I just planted those about a month ago. Now, I have an interesting story on that.
Yeah? What is it?
We I follow a lot of YouTubers and everything, and oh gosh, I'm trying to think of the garden in Michigan, Zeeland, Michigan.
Oh, Walters?
No.
Garden Crossings?
Garden Crossings. Mm-hmm. They were having their signature garden.
Oh,
my husband took me there on my
you go?
My 25th wedding anniversary.
Oh, she is such a family-oriented person. She's been talking about her 8 grandchildren, her children, her husband. It's so sweet.
Yeah, so
how fun. So did you get those there?
We got them there, 50% off. I know. I was like a kid in a candy store. I said, sign me up.
Thank you, Heidi.
And my husband just looked at me like, really?
We just saw Heidi at Cultivate and was saying hi to her and everything like that. So she's the one who owns Garden
my gosh. Yes.
Can you tell me what kind of tree this is?
This beautiful. Is a
crabapple
lollipop. Crabapple.
Beautiful.
It's about 4 years old.
Oh my goodness. So did you plant it or did the previous?
We planted this one.
You planted it. Mm-hmm. Can you tell everybody about how you got this house?
Well, yeah, the owners who built this house had to relocate, and so it was only like 5 months old. And we walked through the front door, and I just knew. I just knew this was meant for us.
Yeah, I just think it's so amazing that you didn't have to do any of the work of waiting for the build, getting it built, all that kind of stuff. You just kind of moved in.
We just moved in, and it was
the most beautiful backyard. It's just, you got so lucky.
Yes.
You got so lucky. All right, let's come over this way. So all of these
hydrangeas right here, all of these are the same, and they're little hotties.
Little hotties. Oh, I
and
don't know those.
They do not disappoint. They never brown. Never.
They're so gorgeous.
And they get a real pretty pinkish tone to them in the fall. They're beautiful.
They're so pretty. That's the first editions?
Yes.
You see right there?
Yep.
You know, Robbie's like, ooh.
Little hotties. You can't go wrong with little hotties.
Ooh. Is that who you went? Is that
I talked to them today, actually.
Just today, you were talking about them at Cultivate.
Awesome.
He was talking to First Edition, so you know he's making notes right now. And then you got some carpet roses.
Yes, these are they're proven winners. Oh So Easy Salsa Mango.
They're beautiful, beautiful. Oh my goodness. Do you deadhead them or do you just leave them and not worry about it?
I wait until they brown and then I clip them off.
Smart.
But they keep. Now I had one flush like this, and I just let them all brown out so that because I was tying them for this show. So I let them all brown out, and then I cut them all off at the same time about 3 weeks ago, and this is my second flush.
You did good.
Yeah.
That's like perfect timing. Robbie.
Look at this.
I mean, are you kidding?
This is my vanilla strawberry or strawberry vanilla standard.
My goodness.
And it's 4 years old.
Oh my goodness.
I know. Look at those blooms. Look at these.
Pretty.
And it's starting to pink up.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I mean, just
Isn't that gorgeous?
The shape of this, it's so full. It's just so beautiful. And
a lot of people, they get so upset when it rains and it weeps down.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's gorgeous when it weeps.
No, I think it is the perfect shape. Like, this is just absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
It has hit its stride, obviously. And then you have a sedum underneath.
Yes. This is Autumn Joy sedum.
Wow.
And the interesting thing is we had 4 little plants planted when we first planted this tree.
Yeah.
And over the 4 years, I mean, they grew up so big, they filled this out and grew up and grew clear to the base of this tree.
Oh my goodness.
So this year, I took 1 plant and divided it into 4, and I gave the neighbors 3 plants.
Oh my goodness.
So this is 1 plant replanted 4 times.
So it's obviously pretty happy.
It is. It loves this spot.
Tell me about your irrigation, because I see you have a hose link back here.
Yes.
Is this all up on drip?
Everything's on drip.
Okay.
So I have 1/2-inch tubing that goes all the way around the house. My son-in-law helped put it in.
Aww.
And then he went over to my daughter's house and put it in. Then he put it in his house. But so you can see the 1/2-inch drip back here.
Yeah.
And then it has leaders, 1/4-inch leaders that come out to each plant.
And how often are you running your drip irrigation in this Ohio weather?
Well, when it's like 70 degrees, it might just be 20 minutes in the morning. 80 degrees, I go 2 times a day for like 20 minutes. Okay. And then if it gets up in the 90s, I do 3 times a day.
Yeah.
Because the humidity and wind is something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're nice to your plant.
Uh-huh.
You're nice to your plant.
Yep.
Before we continue down there, can we see your little island in here? This light is so cool.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness, this is so
Now the light
neat.
was here, but this was not. So we put this in.
So it's just a light in the middle of the
grass.
Oh, isn't that
so
funny?
so we decided to plant around it.
Yeah.
Now these are irises.
Beautiful.
And these are reblooming, so you can see I cut them all down and they're starting to come back up, so they'll rebloom for me again.
Oh wow.
They're bearded dragon irises.
Oh, beautiful. What is this?
Yes.
Holy
Isn't that
cow.
gorgeous? That's a hibiscus or a rose of Sharon.
Oh my goodness, that one is so beautiful.
And it's 4 years old also. Just about everything in my garden's about 4 years.
But I think that's great to see because sometimes we see really, really young gardens. You know, my garden is a young garden. Everything's kind of small, but you've already gone through the sleep, creep, leap.
Yeah.
And now you're in the showing off.
That's right.
It's just...
And this is just starting to bloom, so this will be totally covered for a couple weeks. So
and
it's
then with
just
the hydrangeas in the background, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
This rose right here that Robbie's looking at.
That's a peach drift rose.
Wow.
Isn't that beautiful?
It's so pretty, Shelly. This is just absolutely gorgeous.
And then here I have some salvia, purple salvia in the back.
So you like pretty things for sure.
Oh yes.
For sure you like pretty things.
I'll tell you my favorite rose though.
Yeah.
And it never browns on me, never gets yellow leaves. It just is a winner all the way around. It's called Easy Elegance.
Wow.
This is Calypso Rose. Isn't
heard of that one.
beautiful?
How great.
Yeah.
And tell me again what zone you're in. 6?
6B.
6B. Okay. I should have asked that in the beginning.
But they'll come out kind of peachy color, and then they'll turn a pink, and then they'll turn more white with speckles, and it's gorgeous.
It's beautiful. Robbie, can you get a shot of her gorgeous house? Did you already do that? I mean, look at how beautiful. Just the whole thing is so beautiful. Now, is this Carl Forster?
Yes.
How fun. I want that.
And that closes up that window that you saw.
Oh, yeah. So it's what do you even call that?
It's just a grass.
No, back here.
Oh,
fire escape?
Yes, it's, it goes, we have a basement, and you have to have an exit out. So the window is down there.
So that's what the grass is covering.
Yeah.
But Shelly's so smart. You're using that as a greenhouse.
A little greenhouse, but it's not big enough for me, so I have to be creative in other ways. But I realized this year I could put plants in it when I buy them early.
That's so fantastic.
And it's down in my basement window.
That's so cute. I love it. Now these are different, right?
Yes. This is Bobo.
Love it. Beautiful.
3 Bobos. I mean, look at this.
I love Bobo. I love
Look at that.
Bobo. So I'll say my Bobos don't look like these because mine are too hot right now, but these are gorgeous. Oh, I just love this plant.
Yeah.
And then what's this one?
That is a little quickfire.
Little quickfire. They're perfect together.
Yeah. And the front one was tiny quickfire. I think I said tiny.
You did. I think you did. And then Royal Vista.
Yeah.
And then lemon coral sedum.
Yep.
Gosh, all of your plants look so happy.
Yep.
They are so happy.
We have a rabbit.
Oh no.
Yeah. So like I have this.
Oh, is that what that's for?
It's supposed to keep the rabbits out.
Do you think it works?
Most of the time, yeah.
Okay.
If it's solar, but like every once in a while, if we have a lot of gray days and I'm not on top of it, then it won't work. And my friendly rabbit realizes it, and then it'll go start eating my plants.
Gosh.
So,
goodness.
Or he'll stand out in the yard and stare at my plants like, how am I going to get to those, you know? So we have a standoff daily.
So Kale doesn't help you out that much?
No. He just stares at him, but
he's too old.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is beautiful. Okay, are you ready to see the big?
This is the big reveal.
Oh my goodness.
These potted plants here, that's Bermuda Beach.
It's gorgeous. Is that the new one?
It's the one out this year, but next year, 2025, I think it changes, right?
Yeah, there's an improved version, but you might have gotten your hands. I mean,
I don't
those
know.
look so good. You might have gotten your hands on the improved ones.
I hope I did because I love the color.
I love it. I love it.
And I love the habit of it.
So, tell me about it. Like, how do you just have a lake in your backyard? Like,
Isn't it gorgeous?
How does this happen? Is it just a community thing?
Just for these houses around here.
Oh my goodness.
So in this neighborhood there are 3 lakes, and this is our private lake.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
so just the houses around here get to, we keep this up.
And you get to swim, fish.
Yeah, you can swim in it, you can fish in it, you can paddle boat in it.
Oh my god, your grandkids must
Yeah, I'd love it.
love coming
Now
to
I
Mimi's
haven't
house.
seen anybody swim in it, but you can.
You can. Yes, you can. I'm sure if it gets hot enough, somebody will jump in. Now, is this Breath of Heaven?
No, this is, oh gosh, the golden false cypress, I think it's called.
Oh, okay.
And
Beautiful.
they're the kind that get real big and kind of ugly in my opinion, so I keep them trimmed.
Oh, looks
And
good.
I keep them trimmed and let them get wispy,
Yeah.
but I don't like them to get big and monstrous. I like them to stay in
beautiful.
check.
They're beautiful. They give that nice pop of chartreuse, right? That looks so good with all the other plants that you have. Oh my goodness. Shelly! Are you kidding?
So
do you think you like hydrangeas?
I love hydrangeas.
Oh my god!
I'm a hydrangea freak.
You really are. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is classic limelight?
Well, I think it's it's not lime. They call it phantom.
Oh, phantom. Okay.
So I don't. There's a story behind this too. Because this is the first summer I've done this, and I have always had it in the back of my mind, but I just couldn't see spending $200 to $300 on a tree and then not have enough light because I really don't get enough. I only get like 4 hours back here.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I was worried about spending that kind of money, and so I had some Menards. You know, like when you go and you buy some at Menards and you get all the money back through one of those.
The bucks or something like that, yeah.
Well, I had enough to buy the Menards version. So these were $60 trees at Menards.
Perfect. Hey, you know what? They look good.
Yeah.
They look good. Look at how big this is.
I know, isn't that gorgeous?
I mean, it's beautiful. And they're obviously perfectly happy back here.
Yeah.
And more Bermuda Beach underneath.
Yes, and I wasn't sure if there would be enough sunlight for the Bermuda Beach, so I tried the Super Cow.
Oh, yeah.
I think you have it in your yard, Robbie.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, this will be a true test to see who outdoes the other.
I think we know.
Proven Winners does.
Proven
Winners does take over.
I think we know.
However, I have one pot down there where it's doing really well, where it gets a little bit more sun.
Yeah. That's funny. I love it. You are. That is testing.
Here's a hose link I got creative with. I used my umbrella stand.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Because I didn't want to drill into my concrete.
Oh, I should tell them that. That's a fantastic idea. And then putting the rocks on to keep it there. Oh, I love that. I love that. Now, do you know what kind of hydrangea this one is?
Yes, just a second, because I don't want to tell you wrong. I have the label.
It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Pink Diamond.
So this one's Pink Diamond?
Pink Diamond.
Wow, this one is so pretty. Yep. Robbie, you're so jealous right now, I know. So jealous.
And that one smells beautiful. I don't know if you were able to get a whiff of it, but it is smelling beautiful.
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm so distracted by these containers back here. Look at these.
Yep.
Oh,
and those are self-watering pots also.
Are these the cherry drop?
No, I was at a garden center. They're off-brand, but it's called Trailblazer.
Oh, well,
but they look like the drops.
Probably the same type of plant, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just so pretty. I love the little ferns that you've put in too.
Thank you.
That gives me some good ideas.
And I have honestly pinched these back so many times.
Have you?
Because if not, it would be.
It's huge.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So huge.
Because I want these to have a chance to shine, but these like take over the whole pot.
Yeah, I can see that they're so happy, but my goodness. So you do get some.
I get about 4 hours.
Yeah, I mean, it's enough for them not to get too leggy. So it looks so good. Oh, even this bench looks good.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Now, coming over here.
This area we did put in.
The steps and everything?
Yes, we did this. Allscapes did this a couple years ago.
Wow.
And in fact, they're really excited that they're going to be in the video, their work.
So tell me what Allscapes is.
It's a local
like landscaping. They did a beautiful, and they put the stairs in and everything?
Yeah, they did all of this. This was just a sloping piece of grass.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, Allscapes, you did a beautiful job.
Yeah.
I'll try and link you below. I love the ivy. Oh my gosh.
I love it too. But
I love it.
It's invasive here.
It is, yeah.
It goes everywhere. I've honestly thought of taking starts of this and doing the lattice work like you do down here on this wall. Look at this.
That would be pretty.
This wall and that wall.
Yeah. Just be prepared. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like when I had ivy as an ivy espalier, once a week, like clockwork.
Oh, I know. That's the only thing stopping me.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want it to take over and...
Gosh, these look just like Breath of Heaven from far away.
Really?
They're so beautiful. I love Breath of Heaven, but they just have that same look to it. It's so pretty.
Now, this is Limelight Prime.
Oh, okay. Gorgeous. Now, what do you think about Limelight Prime?
Love it.
Love it, right?
Yes.
It's so much better.
It is. And we get huge storms that come through here.
Oh, do you?
They're still standing straight.
Wow, they're beautiful. So that's what Limelight Prime is known for, is just have a little bit stronger stems that can handle not flopping.
Yeah.
Before we get too far here, Shelly, can we talk about your hanging baskets?
Oh, yes.
They are ridiculous.
Yes.
They're so beautiful.
And I'd love to show you we can take a trip on the back porch so you can see them from behind.
Yeah. Look at how full they are. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
So tell me how many plants are in each one of these. These are hay racks?
I bought a flat, and in the flat there were 28 plants. And they're just those little
little tiny ones. Yeah.
Little tiny ones. And so on the hay rack, of course, hangs on the side of your porch. And I punched holes on the sides.
Wow.
About maybe 20 holes, and planted 20 or so around the sides of them. And then in the top, I planted the rest.
Oh my
So it forms a ball.
They are so beautiful. So beautiful. You have to do that every year. Right? You have to do that
it's my
every
second year.
Is it?
It is.
And do you remember what variety that was, or was it just kind of
just an off
whatever
brand
variety?
Yeah.
I love that, because then you can just plant a whole bunch of them in there, not worry about, they don't have to be huge, super well performing, but because you've planted so many, it doesn't even matter.
So I got the flat for like $12.
Oh my God.
I know.
You're pretty good. You're pretty good.
There is a Amherst greenhouse it's a good hour away, and gorgeous plants, and that's where I get a lot of my proven winter stuff.
You guys are so lucky here.
Yeah.
In the Midwest. Like I go to greenhouses and I'm like, are you kidding? Are you kidding? There's so much stuff
I go to Amherst and Oakland Nursery.
I've heard of Oakland. I've heard of the Oakland Nursery.
Two favorite nurseries.
Yeah. So tell me about these roses over here.
These roses are knockout roses.
Oh, wow.
And I did the same thing with the flush. I let them have one big, beautiful flush.
Yeah.
Cut them all back.
This looks like a first flush.
Yeah.
It really does. It's beautiful.
Thank you. And
really beautiful.
so I pretty much staged it so it would bloom out again while you're here.
You did good. You timed it perfectly.
Yep.
It's so gorgeous. And then, of course, more hydrangeas. What's Shelly without? Oh, wait, look at this.
Yes, this is what I got at Garden Crossings.
Oh, is this?
They let us plant a planter.
Yeah, I was going to say, did you do your planter?
Yeah. I highly recommend, if the people watching, once they have another signature
so they had a signature event
that you could sign up for.
And it included like lunch, tours, like a tour of the growing facilities, and then you guys got to put together a container. It was so,
And then our plants were 50% off after that. I mean, it was a win-win.
Wow. Now tell me about these guys.
These are little hotties again.
Little hotties.
Yes. This sun beats down a good 8 hours a day right here.
Wow.
Hot. And they never brown.
Wow.
Never.
Wow, you hear that, Robbie?
It is a winner for sure.
Wow. And then you have daylilies.
Yep. Now next year I'm going to have to change this up a little, because this is their leap year. And they're only going to get bigger.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take the lilies out and make this like 12 inches wider and plant Supertunias in front of it.
Are you so excited? You say that like, I have to
I
do
know.
that. Man, you've gotten every square inch of your home planted.
But take a look at this.
Oh, wow. Wow, it's beautiful. So this is royal velvet, and then what is this right here?
That is the new coral sedum that Proven Winners has out. I forget the name of it, but you can see it starting to come out. And then this is their, is it called Pink Profusion Salvia?
Is that Pink Profusion? I mean, there is a Pink Profusion.
I think it is.
Okay. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, and it's in its second flush.
Gorgeous. So beautiful. Okay, so we're going to head down to sit. This is basically, we're going in so that we can see this right here. But first, Shelly, do you mind? Do you mind if we film your...
I don't mind at all.
So show everyone your shirt.
I'm sorry, I'm sweating a little.
The Gray Wren.
The Gray Wren
is your business.
Yes, it's named after my grandchildren. Oh. Yeah. So I have Grayson and Nevaeh Grace and Warren.
Oh my goodness.
And we call them Gray and Wren. And so I had 3 grandchildren at the time, and then they just kept coming. So I said, "Oh Lord, sorry. I don't know how to fit the rest in." But
sorry. And you do purses. I have to show you all the notebooks she gave me. It is incredible. And then you have the coolest like machines in here. Can we just? Yeah. I know this is a garden tour, but just real quick.
Sure.
Can we show people what you do? Oh, hi, Kale. You're doing so good. He's like, it's too hot. Let's go inside. Oh.
This is the office. So the interesting thing is that my daughter and I...
Look at this. Look at what she made me.
Yeah.
How did you do this?
With my laser machine right here.
Wow. This is
so I
gorgeous.
thought of your mom at the time when you kept teasing her about her nerd book. And I thought, well, I got the perfect nerd book.
She needs a nerd book. I love the nerd book. It's
it's refillable.
Cute. Oh my goodness.
And I sewed the pages with my leather machine.
Oh my goodness. So this is the machine that you made this on?
This is yes, that's our laser.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And then show people your products that you make.
So these are all the leather items that I make.
Purses, wallets. Look at how cute. And then show this one. Look at this one. Look at how cute. Is that not the cutest thing?
And they all have cloth inside, and
it's incredible. They're so beautiful.
So this is sheepskin.
You're pretty well known around here, right?
Yeah.
Like people love your stuff and recognize it at the store.
Yeah. I don't even have to advertise, though. Someone will walk up and say, "Oh, you have a Shelly Dawson purse," and I'll just smile and I'll say, "I'm Shelly Dawson."
I'm Shelly Dawson.
Or you have a Gray Wren purse.
Yes.
Yep.
You should be.
I mean,
this is just incredible, and this isn't even your. This is like your side gig, right?
This is a side gig.
The fact that you can have such a beautiful garden like that and then still have a side gig and then still have a full-time job as an educator.
I'm an educator, yes.
It's just incredible. Okay, I'm sorry for showing this, but I just had to brag. I'll link your Facebook. Do you sell on Facebook?
Yes, on Facebook. It's called the Gray Wren.
Okay. I'll link it down below, so if you guys are interested in getting any of this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You ship, right?
We ship.
Okay, good. So this is your screened-in porch?
Screened-in porch to the beautiful view.
Okay, hold on.
Look at this. This is a Michael Carr design
pots / Shelly Dawson design.
Yeah.
Because you made that, right?
I made the fountain.
Oh my goodness.
I went on YouTube and watched how to make fountains and made one.
And then you're going to tell Robbie, and Robbie's going to make them for me and him. So.
Yeah. I'll share my...
it's just
share how I made it.
So beautiful.
Yeah, and then these are on self-watering pots.
Oh, yes. And you made those self-watering pots?
I did make those, and that is on your
YouTube channel.
On the YouTube channel.
Beautiful. I wish I could grow ferns like that.
But here is the star of the show. When you walk out, wait till you see this.
Oh, you must be so proud.
This
is just absolutely stunning. Do you guys have coffee out here?
Oh,
and just.
I tend to enjoy it a little more than my husband. He is more of an indoor person, and I'm an outdoor person.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Give you guys space. Do you see the geese? Can you get the geese? What do you call a flock of geese? What do you call it?
I don't know.
A gaggle of geese. So look at the gaggle of geese.
Oh, and this is the planter my husband did at Garden Crossings.
Oh, yeah?
Yep, so he did a shade one.
Cute. So you guys had fun at that event.
We did.
That was a good one.
We did.
Huge thank you. First of all, for letting both of us come and just like, hey guys, how's it going?
Hey, thank you, because I feel honored. I hit the jackpot. I have 2 of you.
I have to say the pictures did not disappoint, because it was the pictures that you sent, and I was just like, I have to go. Robbie, we have to go see this garden. It's absolutely beautiful. And I just thank you so much for that beautiful nerd book. I'm going to use it so much, and I hope you all check out the Gray Wren, because it is really beautiful. Handmade, high quality stuff. I love it. Huge thank you, Shelly.
Thank you.
We're gonna go inside and cool off from this humidity, because it is definitely something. So I hope you all enjoyed this, and I hope you all have a chance to get in your garden today.